Good morning. This is Danielle K Howell, and it is Motivational Monday. Woohoo! I look forward to these days. I look forward to Mondays because, honestly, guys, this call not only is here to empower, inspire, and motivate you to be the best entrepreneur, home-based business owner that you can be, but it also helps me as well. Because as I speak the words that come to my heart and to my mind, and I speak them to you, it also excites me because sometimes things come to me that honestly just come straight to me. And it's something that I never thought about before, and it just comes, as you can say, divine intervention or what have you. So I love doing these calls because as I speak, I also am learning. And today I have a topic. I posted something today on Facebook. It wasn't quite what I wanted to post, but, it kind of hit where I wanted to go. And it said that I am in, it was a quote that I found, a picture. And basically the picture said that I am in competition with no one. I just strive to be the best person that I can be. And really, I wanted to post something that said, I'm in competition with no one. Definitely not. But also, I am better than no one, and I am worse off than no one. And that's something that I think in business we really have to really think about. Because growing up, I don't know about you, but, when you're in school and you're in high school and, you see the cool girls and you see the not-so-cool girls, you guys know what I'm talking about. The ones that, have the best clothes, those are the cool girls, the ones that date the best-looking boys, the ones that are on the football team, on the basketball team. And then there's the girls that are nerds that nobody really wants to talk to and that, that nobody really wants to be around. So there's like two groups in high school. And I also feel like there's like two groups in the world. But there's also a third group, which is also a third group in high school. They're the cool kids. They're the kids that no one really wants to be around. And then there are the ones who fit in with either group, right? So today it just came to me to speak about the fact that you are no better than anybody else. And also you are no worse off than anybody else. So I just want you to think about that for a minute because sometimes we can get discouraged in our business. I've been there myself looking at, oh, my goodness, I'm seeing this person on Facebook. It seems like they're doing so great. And, why am I stuck here? Why am I stuck at this level? And these are the things that goes through our minds, and it kind of like deters us, and it makes us a little despondent on pushing forward. All right, so you have to stop comparing yourself to others because in this business, no matter what business you're in, I don't know what business you're in, but in the business arena, you have to think about what you are doing only. You have to, I've heard someone, you have to keep your head down and just keep pushing forward. That means not looking to the left, not looking to the right, not looking behind you and, reeling over past failures and past mistakes, not looking to someone that seems to be doing so much better than you are. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. There are people that you are thinking are doing so much better than what you're doing, and they're not. It's just that they know how to market themselves, and they know how to position themselves, and they know how to keep going despite anything that happens in their personal life. And this is something that we really, really, really have to be mindful of as we're out there grinding every day, promoting whatever it is you're promoting, whether it's products or services. The bottom line is you're here to help others. You are here to push your services and to promote your products because you know that they work. You know that what you are providing is a great opportunity or a great product for people. So that is something that you have to think about. And don't worry about what Mary's doing. Don't worry about what John is doing. Because I'm going to tell you, sometimes when it looks like Mary and John are just, living the good life, it's just that Mary and John are grinding through the struggle. All right? So this is something that I want you as entrepreneurs to realize. Don't get discouraged when it looks like everybody's having a heyday and everybody's just, rolling around in the green grass, and you are not. You feel like you're rolling around in the mud. You keep rolling around in that mud, but I'm telling you, to other people, you are looking like you're rolling around in the green grass. All right? I hope you get that picture in your head. I hope you understand the fact that you just can't compare yourself to what somebody else is doing. Don't compare yourself to what you think other people are doing. Don't compare yourself to what you think other people are achieving and you're not. Because at some point, you are going to achieve what you want to achieve if you keep going. I was talking to someone last night, and she's signing up for my Facebook 4-week intensive webinar, which I hope you sign up as well. If you've seen my post on Facebook or any other social media, I've been posting. I'm having a 4-week Facebook intensive training. Why? Because I want to teach people how to market on Facebook. Facebook is a great social media site to market your business, but it's also a place where you can get very caught up in the glitz and the glam of what looks real. I'm going to repeat that again. Facebook can get you caught up in the glitz and the glam of what appears to be real. So today, entrepreneur, while you're listening to this call, I want you to know that no matter what you see on Facebook, no matter what you may read on a blog, no matter what you may see on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever social media site you're on, these other entrepreneurs are probably in the same position that you are, but the difference about them is their belief. So at the beginning of the call, I said, you are no better than anybody, and you are no worse off than anybody, right? So what separates? Why do some people feel like, oh, my goodness, I'm not as good as this person? Oh, my God, that person is so much better at speaking. That person is so much better at marketing. That person is so much better at advertising. That person is so much better at selling. Why do you think there are people that walk around like that, and then there are people who said, you know what? Yes, that person may be better at selling, but you know what? If I keep going at it, I'll be great also. Yeah, that person may be pretty good at speaking. Wow. Maybe I should just take a few classes and I will get better also. Maybe I should start speaking to myself in the mirror or, holding my family together and speaking to them as an audience. Maybe I should start speaking to my friends in a crowd and doing some presentations, some mock presentations for them. These are the things that are going to make you better. The difference between the person who believes someone else is better than them and the person who believes that, yeah, that person does have more skills than I do, but I also can possess those skills, is belief. It's what you believe about yourself that will ultimately determine your success. And this is something that I think a lot of entrepreneurs battle with because we are in a place of my grandmother said, you're in between you're between a rock and a hard place. And I think this is where entrepreneurs get stuck because they don't want their friends to talk about them, right? You don't want to appear as if you have it all together and you know everything because you don't want your friends or your family members or whoever, you're around to feel inferior to you. And you also don't want to seem as if you are being that person that is all that in a bag of chips, so to speak, right? These are the things that I think we battle with. Myself in school, I used to battle with that because I was pretty smart in school. But for some reason, I didn't want to show my my skills. I mean, I was sure that when I wrote and when I did my test, but I would never really answer questions in school. I would never, raise my hand because I didn't want to seem like, oh, my goodness, a goody two-shoes. Because the people used to call me that all the time. She's such a goody two-shoes. So I used to feel embarrassed. And so the same way you can feel embarrassed in school, you can feel embarrassed in your business. When I first started my business, I used to market very discreetly, like, oh, my goodness, I can't, ouch, I can't put my stuff out there. I can't do that. Then everybody's going to say, oh, my goodness, what is she doing? So I had to put that fear behind me. All of that is fear. All of those limiting beliefs is fear. If you're thinking someone else is better than you, you're having the notions of fear, which is false evidence appearing real. Fear is not real. Fear is just something that you've created in your mind to keep you from doing something that you're uncomfortable with doing, and to keep you safe, so to speak. We all have fear within us, right? Because we come from a time where fear was normal in a fight or flight situation. But now fear has become such an emotion that takes over us that we can't differentiate between the time to use fear and the times that we shouldn't. And the times that we need to use it, we probably don't, right? When it's getting too close to our taxes, we don't get too nervous then. We wait until that last day. Why? But when it's time to market your business, when it's time to promote your business, when it's time to speak about the things that you're good at, when it's time to promote yourself, when it's time maybe to write a bio about yourself, this is something that I want you to do. Think about who you are. If you're having a problem with limiting beliefs, if you're having a problem thinking that you just can't go the extra mile because if you do, you're going to offend someone, or you're going to feel like you're stepping on someone's toes, or you're going to feel as if you are being more than the people that you have been associating with for all these years, it's time for you to move to the next level, okay? It's time for you to go above and beyond your comfort zone. This weekend, my daughters, they participated, well, one daughter in particular, she participated on Friday in a talent show, and on Saturday in a fashion show. And my other daughter, a year and a half apart, my other daughter did the fashion show on Saturday. Right now, doing this was such a stretch. I told my girls, I said, you girls stepped out of your comfort zones this weekend. And they said, well, what are you talking about? What does that mean? I said, you girls did something that you were uncomfortable doing. And I like to stretch my kids because I think that when we try to introduce them to something that's uncomfortable, and initially they say, Mommy, I don't want to do that. I'm scared. I like when they say they're scared, because when they're scared and they're nervous, that is when they grow. And the same with us as adults. When we're nervous, when we're scared, when we feel like, oh, my gosh, I can't do that, that is when you grow as a person. That is when you grow as an entrepreneur. You have to be willing to do the things that other people are too afraid to do. You have to be willing to give all of yourself. You have to be willing to push and create videos, write your blog posts, give a motivational speak, a testimony. You have to be able to speak life into someone. If you're a life coach, if you are a business coach, any kind of coach, you have to be able to speak to a crowd. I've heard that the main thing that sets the people apart who make the most money are the people who don't give live presentations and the people who do. So this is something that you want to, that should be your goal, to give a live presentation. If you've never given a speech before in front of a crowd of people, that should be something that is on your to-do list before this year is up. Because once you do that this year, you know by next year you will have grown as a business person. It's not just about sitting behind a computer. I know if you're working from home, you're sitting behind the computer, you're tip-tapping away, you're blogging, you're doing all those things. You may be meeting people on Facebook or, social media, which is great. But You have to give live presentations. You should be doing webinars. You should be doing live telephone seminars. You should be doing live events. It doesn't have to be many people. It could be a career day at a college, a career day at a school, whatever. But you should be doing these things because this is what will teach you that you are no better than anyone and you are no worse than anyone. You'll see how you can connect with people from all over the world because ultimately your goal is connection. If you're in business, your goal is connection, a people connection. That's what you're here for. That is where you are right now. It's not about chit-chapping on the computer. It's not about, just sending out emails. It's about connecting, fully connecting with people, letting them hear your voice, letting them see your face, letting them feel your energy. All right? So I'm going to leave you with this. For this week, I want you to write down a bio about yourself. Talk about yourself. Talk about how great you are, what your skills are. If you're having a problem with believing in your abilities, if you have a problem thinking that other people are doing better than you, and yes, they may be doing better than you, so you need to write down the skills that you need to do better for yourself, not to beat anyone else, but to do better for yourself. All right, so anyone that's on this call today, I thank you for coming on this call. This is Danielle K Howell, the Motivational Monday. I encourage you to connect with me on Facebook. You can, be my friend on Facebook. I'm on Facebook /Danielle K Howell with the number 1 right behind it, Danielle K Howell 1. And you can also like my Facebook fan page, which is facebook.com/commit to succeed, which is COMMITTOSUCCEED. All right, once again, this has been Motivational Monday. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will talk to you again next week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.